Hey guys, what's up? You're back with Dirty here on Dirty Tanking, and today I got this new filter in from Amazon. The brand name is Powkoo, Powkoo, Super Double Biological Sponge Filter. Wow. So this thing's rated for 60 gallons. This is only a 30-gallon tank, 29 gallons. My hanger on the back filter died, and I don't like the way it looks. This looks way cleaner. And I'm starting to switch over to sponge filters on all my tanks anyway. So, after cruising through Amazon, this looked like the most interesting, most bang for my buck filter that I could get. And it's got these two chambers here, which I've already filled one up with biomedia. That one's on there pretty good. Using the ceramic rings. And this is how it comes. Get that off there. There's that swizzle stick. And it's got a nice fine foam. Kind of hard to see, but they're very fine grade foam. But with my tank design, where the rocks are, this isn't really going to work for me. So, with a little modification, it will. So I've got my pieces of PEX pipe here that I've already modified. This top piece extends. I cut it in half so that I could join it to this for a higher extension, so that this will actually sit way down by the bottom of the tank. So, pull these off here. Insert these guys. This PEX pipe just so happens to fit right into this on this side. Now I've got two collars here, just some standard water change tubing, standard clear tubing. I'm going to boil that so it'll expand, and I'll get it over this side and then over this piece of the PEX pipe. Once it's all joined up, I will have a very overblown version of the same filter. Something like this. And that's going to go behind the rocks, go out on either side, not disturb anything, and work well for the whole tank. And this gives me enough clearance to come. If I push it in just a little further, I can be right dead level with the water. But I've got the option to come up just a shy, just enough to get it over the top of the water. But I don't know exactly how it's going to flow out of there. So I want just a little bit of room to play with that. But once I get these collars on, it'll be finished, and that will be the final version that I'll be using. Just an overblown, stretched out, expanded version of the same thing. So, after I get it all put together and get it in there and get it running, we'll get back together on this and see how it's working. Okay, so boiling and stretching the clear hose, the siphon hose, is way harder than I give it credit for. Unrealistically hard. But in the end, it got together, and this is the finished product. So, these have both been filled up with the bio rings, ceramic rings. Pads in place, everybody's clicked on. Now, this is 1/2 inch PEX, and it fit right into this part of it right here, into this elbow. Right here is where I had issue. This 1/2 inch was way too small for this part. So, boiled the plastic hose, stuffed it over the PEX pipe, which made it fit snug as hell into this green color. So that's all pretty good to go. This right here is good to go. This is how it comes assembled, with the green pipe smaller inside of the bigger one here. But I just cut that top pipe in half and inserted my own piece of PEX pipe. I've really considered it. I've seen these things, and the flow on these things is usually pretty good. So if that's the case, I might be able to escape out some kind of a waterfall deal above the top of the tank. So I wanted to extend that just so I had that option in the future. And compared to a 29-gallon tank, that's how big this one is. And that's right over top of the water is right here where my finger is. So I can push this down another inch all the way in and be right even with the top of the water. That'll give me one on this side, one on this side. That should be ample filtration. Each one of these should be able to handle a 30-gallon tank since this is rated for 60. So this should be twice as much as I need. Let's just hope it works the way I'm hoping it works. So I'll get it in there, get it hooked up, get some footage of this thing rolling, and let you know what I think after a couple days. Alright, so at this point I've had this thing running for about 3 weeks, and I dig it. I like it quite a bit. The sponges are working. I can see them attracting things. Knocked the dust off the outside of them once, but yeah, they're working really good. The PEX pipe that I had coming above the water was making a pretty decent stream, but I wasn't getting enough surface agitation, I guess. And my fishes were hanging out up near the top, and my cories kept running up for air, which freaked me out. So I took the top piece of PEX, the top piece of the green off with that piece of PEX pipe, and attached that top that's in the center right there on down to the lowest part I could, and stuffed it all the way down. So I get lots of surface agitation off of the bubbles there. But all in all, I've come to like this filter. I dig it quite a bit. I like that it's got the biomedia in it. It seems to do its job well. I mean, that's all I can ask for. But thanks for stopping by, and make sure you guys hit the subscribe button so you catch everything we're doing in the future. And that's that.